Hey guys, Beth Brutality back again with another review. As you guys can see, this is the third review I promised in this makeup. This one is for lensvillage.com. Now, lensvillage.com is pretty awesome. As you guys have seen in some of my recent videos, I've been wearing circle lenses. The reason why this review took so long is because you guys know I really like to try products out before I review them, and especially something that is going in your eye. Putting things on your face is already scary enough to recommend to people, but when it comes to putting something in your eyeballs, I am terrified to recommend things to you guys because if something happens, I'm going to feel terrible. So I have been trying these out for, oh gosh, at least 2 months now. I have tested them out as thoroughly as I possibly could before I brought this review to you guys, because contacts and anything that you're putting inside of your eyeballs is very, very serious business. I guess there's not anything else that goes inside of your eyeballs besides contacts. I have been wearing them for about 2 months on and off again, sometimes for multiple days in a row, sometimes for 12-hour days. I have fallen asleep in them and everything has been fine. So I feel confident bringing this review to you guys that I can honestly say that the product is good. My eyeballs have not rotted out. You have to follow general contact care. If you've never worn contacts and you're just looking to get costume contacts or just something fun, you're going to have to learn what you're supposed to do to take care of contacts, and you have to follow it to a T. And I feel silly saying this because I feel like, you know, oh, everybody knows how to use contacts, but they don't. A lot of people don't have prescription contacts. So when you get contacts, it's very, very important that when you wear them, you always check them for tears, for like corner chips, because that's one way that it can really, really hurt your eyes, is if you tear off a tiny piece of the edge of the contact and then you put it in and wear it all day, it's going to be rubbing on your cornea all day long and you're going to have scratches and it's going to hurt really, really badly. So every time you wear your contacts, you have to check them, make sure there are no tears, no abnormalities. Then you just put them in your eye. I can't really demonstrate that for you. There are plenty of videos on YouTube, and my camera isn't good enough for like an actual up-close contact demonstration. So you're going to put them in your eyes. You're going to leave them there. I don't recommend planning to wear them to anywhere you're going to be for like 8 hours or anything like that the first time. Especially if you're not a regular contact wearer. Work your way up to long periods of time. You know, start off with just wearing them for a couple of hours, take them out, let your eyes have a break. So then you take them out. You're going to put them into contact solution. It is ideal that before you put them into the contact solution, you put them in your hand, put a little bit of solution on them, and rub them, and then store them. Or you can do it the other way. You can soak them overnight, then rub them, then rinse them again, and then put them in. It just depends on your preference. I usually won't scrub them or rub them at night because I am usually half asleep when I'm taking out my contacts anyways. When I say rinse, I'm not talking about tap water. I'm talking about sterile contact solution. You do not want to use water on contacts or in your eyes. Water is dirty, and so on the off chance that you do get a tiny little corneal abrasion, which it's going to happen, you're putting something in your eye, you're going to be introducing bacteria into a scratched cornea, and that's bad news bears. It's going to create an infection. So don't use water on your contacts. Because the company, lensvillage.com, is located in Malaysia, you don't actually have to have a doctor's prescription to order them. However, you're doing this at your own discretion. If something happens, you can't blame them for that. Like, if you don't go to a doctor, you don't know your prescription, it's a generic curvature, so if it doesn't fit your eye, it's not going to fit your eye, you know. That is something that you're doing at your own risk. You know, if you're ordering something from another country that doesn't have to follow United States guidelines, you can't expect to follow through with United States justice. I took that risk myself. I said, okay, well, I know my prescription. I have not been to an eye doctor in a while, but I know my prescription, and so without getting a new prescription, I just ordered based off of what I know my previous prescription was, and I got my contacts. Fortunately, they're the right strength. The curvature is fine. The only time they really ever bother my eye, and this is something you have to keep in mind with circle lenses, is the larger ones, which I have a pair that are 16 millimeters, and like these are 14.2 milliliters, I think. I don't know, I'll write that in the down bar below, because I will write down exactly which ones I have in my eyes, which ones I have now, and also the prices and a link out to them and things like that. But the larger ones irritate your eyes much more quickly than these do. If you're gonna wear contacts, you have to be responsible about it. So all of that aside, now that I have gone on to that required spiel, because I cannot recommend a product that you guys put in your eyes without you guys knowing that you have to follow proper care guidelines, I absolutely adore my circle lenses. I love these things to death. I love the way I look in them. I love the way it just makes me feel like my eyes are so much just bigger and beautiful and very dolly. I just love them, and like people always see them when I have them in. They're like, oh my gosh, what's in your eyes? And I'm like, I know, I love them. So there's these are the pink circle lenses. I don't remember the exact name, and like I said, it'll be in the down bar. And then I also got a pair of the bigger blackout contacts, and they're not like totally black. They're like black on the edges, and they kind of fade into your natural eye color. Those are really, really cool too. I have some pictures of me wearing those as well. I look so creepy in them. Like when I wear those, I typically don't wear eyebrows as well, and people like freak out. I love it. So I definitely have to say that with all the ways I have worn them for the extended periods of time, falling asleep in them, everything, I haven't had any problems. So I'm very, very happy with the contacts. I'm very happy that both of them came in the right prescription. I haven't had any problems at all. They got to me pretty quickly for coming from Malaysia. I was kind of surprised that they showed up as quickly as they did. And the people that I talked to were all very, very nice. There was a little bit of a language barrier. It was very, very minor, and it was kind of, if anything, kind of cute and endearing more so than like, oh, I'm gonna choke you, you know, nothing like that. But yeah, they were all really, really nice, everyone that I talked to, and I really, really like these contacts. They were sent to me for review, but you guys know that that never affects my opinion, you know, whether I buy it or someone sends it to me. It's always the same. I wouldn't lie to you guys. And I definitely love these. I want more. I'm going to order more. I really am. Once I start my new job, I'm going to order a couple of other ones that I like. So, I love my circle lenses. I would definitely recommend that you order them. I'm going to order more of them, so you guys know that I really do love them. There are a couple of other people that have reviewed them recently. I know My Mommy Loves Makeup has a pair. I know that Mark Girl Jest has a pair. I feel like Amanda, whose name I can't remember, it's like Panda 1969 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I know that she also got a pair. Some of the other girls got a pair too, so anyone who has a video reviewing this company, I will link to them in the down bar below so you guys can see that it's not just me. These are actually really awesome contacts. So go check out lensvillage.com, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.